Although many were serving time for violent crimes, some were allowed to take part in an outside-the-prison work program aimed at getting them ready for eventual release back into society.
On May 3rd, 1982, inmates who had earned work privileges left the grounds of the medium security prison around 7:30 a.m., supervised by Michael Otte.
I was a correctional officer in charge of an outside the fence detail, picking up garbage, cutting lawns, stuff like that. I took them out every day, and most of the inmates were pretty decent people, and they treated me well, I treated them well, so I didn't have any fear of them. I'd been on the job for about, 4 or 5 months. I never had a problem with them up till this one day. I was not armed at the time. The Department of Corrections policy is that we do not carry weapons while we're involved with inmates, basically due to the fact that if an inmate was to take you hostage, then they'd have a weapon. Even now, sometimes I have the nightmare. So.
Is that everything? Yeah.
We were pulling out of Knight's Point, where we'd stop to drop off one of our broken tools.
Sorry. Hey, come on, Freddie. Oh, man, Freddie, what are you doing? Oh, shut it. Crazy.
I was just so shocked. I just took my foot off the gas and let the vehicle roll.
What are you pulling over for?
It's stalled.
Well, start the thing. Come on, Freddie, come on, will you? Shut up. Come on, now, let's go. Come on, right up the road here. This new guy's shot.
I don't have any idea how far I drove. It seemed like for hours.
I'd have killed you right here.
The man who had taken Otte hostage was serving a 23-year sentence for armed robbery and had a reputation for instability.
Take a left right in this cornfield, right here.
I don't think I wanted to think what was going to happen.
Take a left right here.
So I just kind of blocked it out, concentrated on driving, and I had several nicks on my throat, so I wasn't particularly happy with bumpy roads.
All right in here. Come on, pull in here.
There's nothing I could do. It's a terrible feeling. It's scary to know that you're going to die.
All right, now put your head there. Come on, put your head there. All right, now put your hand behind you. Come on, put your hand behind you. Bob, give me that rope back there. Bob, give me that rope back there.
Don't do this, Fred.
No part of this, Freddie, man. You're on your own.
Otte's hands were tied behind his back with rope by another inmate. He was then secured to a tree with adhesive tape.
You guys coming?
It seemed like he didn't have any plan or anything. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing, and he really didn't have any idea what he was doing. With inmates, there's a code that you can't squeal on somebody, and you can't help a guard. I knew they couldn't help me, but they really did because they tied me very loosely so that I could get free without too much trouble.
Okay, let's get going. We got a long ways to go.
I gathered the other inmates, and we headed down the road to the nearest house, where I made a call to the correctional center to inform them that there was an escape, and from there they called the state police.
BOL for an inmate who has escaped from a work detail in North Hero on West Shore Road. It's believed that he has taken the state van, registration D. David C. Charles 102. Direction of travel unknown at this time.
73-year-old May Lamont was at home with her 81-year-old husband, Leo.
It startled me so. I just run into the house and put in the telephone call to the rescue squad.
This is May Lamont. The seniors bus has just run into the ditch on our road.
That's what I thought it was.
I think maybe...
And I knew if anyone had been in the back of that van, that they would have been injured.
Yes, I think there's someone hurt. I can see someone getting out now.
The town's volunteer rescue squad was dispatched, including EMT Gary Tourville, who worked less than 2 miles away.
Gone into the ditch in front of Lamont's place.
Got it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, okay.
Is there anyone else down there?
No, just me.
You want to come in and use the phone?
Everything okay?
Gary arrived at the scene within a few minutes.
You okay, sir? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, I'm just gonna back over here. I'll be right with you.
I went to the telephone intending to call a wrecker. But I think I was so frightened, I just passed out.
May's husband, Leo, was already very ill with a serious heart condition.
It probably was only 2 or 3 seconds. I wasn't out very long. Just then, Gary came in. He couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Truck, it's right out here. I'll go with you. Let them go. All right, turn around. Just take it easy, okay? May, you okay, May?
I thought Leo was going to have a heart attack because I knew how sick he had been, you know. Then this convict went to Gary and told him, I've got a knife at your throat and you do what I tell you. So they walked out the door.
All right, you're driving here. Okay.
I wanted to run after him and knock the knife out of his hands, but I couldn't move. That man looked desperate.
Rescue 911 will continue.